The latest findings from the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, forecasting a new world of energy leaders, security and independence, underpin discussions at ADSW. The report stated that the geopolitical consequences of a new energy age could prove to be as significant as the shift from biomass to fossil fuels 2 centuries ago. To discuss the challenges and opportunities the global energy transformation presents, IRENA's outgoing Director General spoke to Inspire.
Adnan, a very warm welcome to Inspire Middle East.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
You will be leaving your position as Director General after 8 years in the job. This April you will step down. Tell me, how have the conversations shifted from 8 years ago? What are we talking about today?
One is that the climate discussion became very serious. All the reports that we saw coming out of the IPCC indicated that if we remained on the same carbon trajectory that we had, we would be facing catastrophic change in a very short period of time.
IRENA's most recent report highlights the potential consequences of a new energy age that's dawning. How will that affect global trade relations and in particular power shifts globally? Will China factor in this?
China has figured out that this whole race is going to be about technology. It's not about resources anymore. In 2017, they added 53 gigawatts of solar power to their system in 1 year. That's more than the entire installed capacity of solar in Europe in the lifetime of solar. But where the Chinese are really investing is in electric mobility as being the dominant future.
Now, IRENA's headquarters are here in Abu Dhabi. In this new era that you speak of for the energy industry, what do governments need to be mindful of?
There's a reason that IRENA is headquartered in the UAE, because the UAE understood very early on that the name of the game on energy was going to change. There are others who are not in that position yet. Saudi Arabia, for example, has a very ambitious Vision 2030. A large part of that vision has to do with clean energy.
Adnan, how can you encourage more G20 economies to liberalise their investment regulations so that more funds flow into renewable energy?
The G20 economies are important because they account for 75% of energy worldwide. Europe, with its 32% renewables target now to 2030, is also looking very positive. The United States has tremendous capacity in renewables. There's a lot of action going on.
It would be remiss of me not to ask you what your position is on President Trump's withdrawal from the Paris Agreement.
It's unfortunate because I think there is a very strong global consensus that this is a defining issue for our generation. But at the same time, I think there is a very deep appreciation in the United States among significant communities that it is a problem and something needs to be done about it.
Well, they are still participating in UN climate change talks, for example. In Poland, does this signify that a U-turn could be possible?
Well, U-turns are always possible, as we've seen in politics, but I suspect that in the not too distant future, the US will be back.
Energy is at the heart of human development, and IRENA have stated that women make up around 10 to 15% more of the renewable workforce than the conventional sector.
Yes.
How do you see that trend playing out, and specifically here in the Middle East?
It's like all these new millennial occupations. Women have become much more evident. What we really need to do is begin to attack the barriers that still prevent women's access to these positions. Talking specifically about the UAE, is how young women in the UAE have become so empowered, well-educated, who are making inroads into every area of economic activity in this country.
Adnan, thank you very much for speaking to me today.
Thank you. It was a great pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.